Welcome to Ask a Latina in our Latina Business Connections series. Since 1997, the total number of Hispanic business owners has increased by 82%. In 2015, Hispanics or Latino-owned business growth outpaced total U.S. business growth. As of 2016, there are just under 1.9 million Latino-owned businesses, employing 400,000 workers, and generating $97 billion in revenues. Between 2007 and 2016, the number of Latino-owned businesses increased by 46.9% in comparison to 0.7% in total business growth. And Latino-owned businesses increased by 137%, the highest increase among minority-owned women businesses. 82% among all women-owned businesses. Owners of Hispanic businesses are relatively young. More than half of Hispanic business owners are between age 35 and 54, compared to 44.7% non-Hispanic business owners. Owners between 25 to 34 years of age account for 20.4% of all Hispanic owners. Larger than 13% share for non-Hispanic owned businesses. In other words, this pattern of business ownership echoes the general age distribution of Hispanics in this country, which is pretty young. Already, Hispanic consumers contribute over $1 trillion to purchasing products and services in the U.S. I had the pleasure to interview a Latina business owner, Lydia Guttierrez, who came to this country as an infant from Puerto Rico with her parents who sought new opportunities. The youngest of 6 children, Lydia saw her parents actively involved with the Latino community. That is where she got her appreciation for the community and hard work. Lydia met her husband, Ricardo Guttierrez, from Mexico while attending school in Detroit. Together they started Hacienda Mexican Foods by making tortillas, and then expanded into a variety of products. So here to tell us about her journey is Lydia Guttierrez from Hacienda Mexican Foods in Detroit, Michigan.
Hi, my name is Lydia Guttierrez, and I am the owner of Hacienda Mexican Foods, located in Detroit, Michigan. We are manufacturers of corn and flour tortillas and tortilla chips and just a host of other products. And I am very thankful to be here today and to share with you my story. My story begins many years ago. I met this great man, and he and I started a distribution company of Mexican food products, and this was almost 25 years ago, if you could believe that. And it was just him and I, and picked up the phone, I'd go make the sale, and he would make deliveries, and so just the two of us. As the industry started to change, and the Mexican food and tortillas started to become a little bit more mainstream, we started to develop more opportunities and more sales. And then we went out and had the good fortune to buy out one of our suppliers, who was at that time just making tortillas. And so Richard and I, my late husband and I, started this other business in the manufacturing. We were about 2 employees, just him and I, and then we had about 5, and when we bought the tortilla shop, we started to grow that business, and so we went from maybe 5 to 7 to 10 to 15, and we continued to grow the business. After a few years, we decided that we needed additional space because we didn't have enough space in the location. It was about 12,000 square feet. We bought another secondary location, and 18,000 square feet, where we also had the opportunity to sell Mexican food products along with our tortillas, which added value to the delivery, and so we continued to grow there. Unfortunately, in 2005, I lost my husband to a terrible disease, hepatitis. And with 2 small children, was not really sure what I was going to do with the business. And so after about 3 weeks, I came into the business, and I just didn't know what direction I was going to take. And then I just felt like that spirit, that entrepreneurial spirit, and something that my late husband would tell me I always had, and I was telling him, "Oh, I know that you love me, but I don't know what that entrepreneurial spirit is. I just, you're a leader, and I'm just following you." Mm-hmm. And that's how, over many years we kind of worked. And but he would always tell me, you have that, and I never saw it. Unfortunately, after he passed away and I came back to the business, I realized that there was still so much to do, and if I did nothing else but continue in that direction and that leadership role, that maybe I would figure something out in the way. That's been about 15 years now. Opportunity, and also I think differentiation is very important. So you have to really set yourself apart in what you're providing your customer. It can't be just the same old thing all the time. We also manufacture tostadas. And so one of the other things that we do is we do a lot of private label, which also people love to see things in their own name. And sometimes you have a chain of stores that enjoy having their particular brand out there. So we also do private label, which is also another opportunity for us to go out and get additional sales. So you find your niche, and then you kind of grow your niche and find out what the other opportunities that are out there. We do our own labels, and then we also do the private labels, and then we do blue tortillas, and we do shaped tortillas, shaped tortilla chips. There's heart shapes, and there's Christmas colors and Christmas shapes, and you just find out what are the different opportunities for you to continue to grow and differentiate yourself from maybe what your competition is doing out there. So those are just some of the things that we're doing, and some of the things that I'm sharing with you that I think are important for you to know as you continue to grow your business. What are those other intricate pieces of your business that could set you apart from your competition? I think that's so important. As a Latina, I know that for me, family is very important. I'm sure for many of you out there, it's equally important. And one of the wonderful things about owning your own business is having that flexibility to be able to kind of come and go. Although when I'm here very late sometimes, and I stay, have to come in early sometimes. I'm here on Saturdays and sometimes even on Sundays. And you're, always thinking about your business. But how wonderful to be able to go to your son's track meet or watch them play football and be an integral part of, their family and an integral part of their lives. I think that's really important. Especially as a single mom, I think that was equally important. And my two boys, one has now graduated from college, and the other one's in his third year in college, and they're solid kids. I mean, they're great kids, but I don't know that would have happened without, having the ability to be at their functions and to be an integral part of their lives. And so, I encourage, women, Latinas, to start your own business, and it doesn't have to be this. It could be something small, but it gives you flexibility. It gives you the ability to maybe balance, your work life and your home life. There are not many jobs out there. There are not many careers out there that allow you to do that. And it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying to be able to, have that ability and determination. My kids have seen me grow a business and have been an integral part of me as I grew my business. So today, they don't think as workers, they think as owners also. They see their opportunities out there for them to establish themselves and to have people work for them. And you know, it's just, you break that chain. You break the chain of you know, having your kids not be able to create their own direction and have their own vision and their own ideas. And I think that's really important. I just want to encourage you. I want to tell you that there are other women out there that are just like you. It's important to find mentors. It's important to you know, be creative, to have contacts, to do follow-up, to engage in community activities, you know, to expand your network. All those are opportunities, and if you're going to start your business, or if you're in your business, I want to encourage you to continue to expand your territory, expand those opportunities, so that you and your family could continue to grow and flourish. And so, without ado, I just want to thank you so much for this opportunity to share my story with you, and I just want to encourage you, and just adelante, mujeres, adelante.
Thank you, Lydia. Your story is an inspiration to all Latinas starting a business or growing an existing one. Lydia recommended to diversify and expand your business. Hacienda Foods was able to add more jobs after Myers expanded their sales of her products from 50 stores to 222 stores throughout the Midwest. Lydia said that the jobs they are giving to the community are for people who are hard workers, and maybe they do not have all the education, but she is happy to be able to change their lives and contribute to the community. Hacienda Mexican Foods LLC, which has about 75 employees and $5 million in revenue. Lydia is a chairwoman of West Verners and Springwell Business Improvement District Board and a member of the Henry Ford Systems Executive Board. Thank you, Lydia. We appreciate all you do. And nationwide, Latinas are contributing to the communities, which then contributes to this country's economy. According to analysts, never before has the success of America's small businesses been so dependent on the success of Hispanic families. Imagine, if those dollars are not there, how would this affect our economy? This leaves you with something to seriously think about. How vital are these businesses as well as the consumers to our United States economy? This concludes our Latina Business Connection series on Ask the Latina, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.